Oh boy, we still have a minute or two. Almost. So, hello. Before we start off, just a little information. Mike isn't joining us today, so there will be no Shimmer. He's got some family stuff to take care of. So yeah. How do I... Got so many things. Click. Hello. Yes. Okay, one's still there. As we do, always listen to the song before. Still on it. Hope you are having a lovely day. And yes. Hello there.
Hello. Are we live?
Yep. We are.
Hey.
We are live. Hello everyone. And just be patient with me as I set up these fucking... Yeah. Be entertaining, people. Be...
Hi.
What happened?
What do you mean?
Oh. Nothing, I guess.
Quality content.
Uh-huh.
We are fucking live. That's what happened.
Yeah. So, does anyone want to do a recap? If not, I can do it.
Sounds like not.
Okay. So, last time, the session started with a dead dwarf, and it did not end with one, so that's a good thing. In the in-between, a manifestation of nightmares was fought. The ghost of said dead dwarf was present and was able to be reunited with their body. The nightmare was defeated, and people kind of sat down to rest and to have some choice words with party members that perhaps were holding things back they shouldn't have been, not really being team players in the eyes of everyone else. And after this, after a short rest to catch breath, people started discussing next moves as the previously defeated manifestation of nightmares reappeared, seemingly not so hard to kill, or not so easy to kill. And we pick up there in the apartment.
Yay! I was muted.
Which I will move people to.
We were running, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, everyone. It was the runaway times.
Some of us were making for the balcony already.
Mm-hmm.
Hauling ass out of here.
You are muted, Jade.
You are very muted.
On Discord. Yes.
Well, that explains so much in this life. No. Yeah. So I was out sort of there first. So what I'll do is I'll hook the grappling hook onto the rail, throw the rope over, and start gesturing for everybody to get the fuck out of Dodge and go down it. And sort of stand there so people can get by, but like Moontooth Spade at the ready. So if this nightmare thing comes out after us.
All right. So yeah, are people taking this exit strategy?
I'm going to be making sure everybody else can make it out before I go. I will help anybody who has trouble.
I was right behind Riz, so yeah, I'm going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making my way. I think Shimmer
down, walking fast.
Yeah, and Shimmer would be doing the same thing. I think Mike said as much at the end of the last session.
Yeah, we won't have Shimmer stick around and just heroically sacrifice herself. to.
I mean,
Let's
it would
be
be-
fair. Shimmer is pushing us aside going first.
As you all make your way down, you notice that there's a slight mist on the ground of this apartment building, of this apartment unit, not the ground outside. And the mist does begin to start taking the form of a dwarf ghost.
Oh, how did I miss that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is there such a thing as negative inspiration?
Yes, but I don't think we can give it.
Damn it.
And yeah, you all make it over. It's a rope. Everyone, give me athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, dice.
No,
Oh, fuck dice.
I roll so well. Thank you for this
I
gift.
mean,
Oh.
Both are
It's
You're
real
a-
going
bad.
down first. Does that help you at all? Like just sliding down a rope?
it lowers the DC
Yeah.
to get down safely.
I don't suppose the DC is 10.
It may be 10. You get a 10?
I got a
6.
10.
I got a
Okay,
6.
6. All right.
How about a 12?
Okay.
Did I roll the best? 16.
Wow.
Alright.
Yes, you did.
Actually, 17 even. I can math.
Yeah.
I,
I'm going to be waiting for everybody else to get down the rope, unhook the grappling hook, and then jump down.
Okay. Shimmer got a nat 20, so
fucking
she's
course.
down no
On
problem.
She's out. Shimmer has left the building.
So, Gertie, you do fall.
Wait.
With this,
How much
You
health
lose
do
your
I have?
grip on the rope.
Okay.
You got a short rest in. Did you use any of your hit dice?
Oh yeah, I did. I used all of them.
Okay.
Okay, good. Should be.
So, it's just an 18-foot drop. So, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall.
Did I take that too, or did I pass?
You passed.
Everyone
Oh.
just falls on me.
Dwarves are known for their power to cushion people when they
True.
fall upon a dwarf.
Yeah.
So dense.
All right, but yeah, you're all you're back to kind of street level. The ghost is kind of out on the balcony and is starting to kind of
Not doing that, I hope.
no, not doing that. Riz,
Yeah.
you were taking the grappling hook and jumping off?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll me in acrobatics.
I have slow fall as well.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're good. Right.
Yeah, because it reduces any fall damage by 4 times my monk level. So that would be 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Wait, is
can't
fi- no,
possibly
it's no,
roll.
it's 5. Yeah, it's 5 times my monk level.
Yeah.
So
It can't possibly roll higher than that, so you're good.
yeah.
Even
Cool.
if you face plant.
For how well I made the landing, it's a 14 on the acrobatics check.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
how good the landing looks.
It's yeah. So you're all down on the street level. The ghost does kind of go out onto the balcony and start floating through the floor railing at an angle towards you all.
So we need to go.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, book. Let's book it.
How fast is it moving?
It's moving at about like people speeds.
People speak. Favorite speed.
All right, I'm
alien
beelining
language.
for my bike, which me and Mary has put in the back of a truck.
Bonus
Yeah.
action dash.
I also want the bike.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It was a scary bike, but it's a good bike.
So yeah, everyone kind of makes it out to well, Mac and Marius lead you all to looks like an old delivery truck, and they kind of pull some plants away from it that were kind of draped over the back, and pull out a a dirt bike.
He's
That
made out of
anyone
dirt.
who no, sadly.
Oh.
Anyone who knows Mac would know that this is a pretty normal thing for Mac to have.
I just
She's-
noticed,
she's
Sarah,
often
you've got the
with it.
scarf.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Yes.
So are you using the dirt bike, or are you just walking it away to make sure you don't leave it behind? Or are you just like staying a little bit ahead of people, stopping, letting them catch up? Like,
Can we clown car the dirt bike?
Can we Marty McFly this shit and break off like the bottom of something? Just hang on the back.
Upside
like-
down pyramid of
anyone?
people.
If you got roller skates and rope, maybe. You got like what are those old red wagons? Are they the red flyers? What
Yeah.
are those? Yeah, if you got like a red flyer, tie that onto the back maybe. But
Your call,
as
Mac.
is.
Your bike. What are you doing?
Well, while we were in town and being pursued by a ghost, I'm going to walk this bitch while we discuss what we're going to do. If we're traveling a distance, I'd be happy to scout ahead.
You get like a couple blocks away, and you don't think the ghost is following you. You lose sight of it as you kind of turn a corner, and you never regain sight of it. So,
Oh, DM, the great DM. Do we have a map of the surroundings?
no,
do.
just kind of streets with
Okay.
buildings on either side, densely packed. Metropolitan
Mhm.
area, skyscrapers and whatnot. I'll put us back to the
Tom,
not
you're
apartment
muted.
building.
Fuck. Whoa. I know about this
Big old
cache
flop.
that we could use for starters.
Well, where
Sarah.
is it?
About that way.
He points in like a
The northward.
generally northward direction.
North.
You said last session, if I remember right, we've probably got a couple more hours of light, yeah, before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like 6 p.m. right now, and you're guessing the sun will set. When does the sun set? Probably around like 8 p.m.
Okay.
It's early spring.
Okay.
So for our human calendars, for here on Earth, think of like it's like April.
Okay. So I guess Gertie's leading the way then.
Lame. Okay, follow me, bitches. That's a natural fucking 20.
Yeah. Oh no, don't do that.
It was awesome until it wasn't.
Apologies to all the hip young kids.
Okay, so you're moving in the direction of this cache. It's going to take you a little bit of time to get there. You're not going to get there tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So
With my natural 20, could I find a safe place to stay overnight?
yeah, so you keep eyes out for kind of more of areas that are a bit more kind of business oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Not so many residential
No residential
dwellings. Yeah, to avoid some of the latent psychic energy. And
Psych.
yeah, you find what kind of place there's, so you can find old businesses, you can find warehouses. Like, what are you looking for?
I'm kind of interested in a warehouse.
Okay.
What? What was that? What was that?
Don't get us killed.
Goblin.
You're
Yeah, no, I love the idea of being in a giant fucking room where anything can sneak up on. It's fucking marvelous. Warehouse sounds great.
Well, we can keep watch since it's such a large place. No,
Yeah, right.
we have
You
eyes.
died today. You died today. You can pick. How's that?
I start playing with my dagger like a tick.
Speaking of people dying, do we have another diamond, perhaps, just in case? I'd feel a little better if I knew we had one.
Mark that down as a maybe. I've got a
Hey,
bunch
David.
of boxes.
uh-huh.
Sorry to cut you off, Jade. The 2 golden sculptures that I have that have gemstones in it, do either of them have diamonds in there?
One has a couple.
Do they seem of enough worth for a spell like that?
Do you have proficiencies that would allow you to evaluate the worth of a diamond?
Would I?
Not really. I mean, I don't think an insight would count. But no history, no. Nothing really. Herbalism kit wouldn't count.
Tom actually might, given
What
all of
do you
Gertie's
got?
proficiencies.
What do you got, Gert?
Would I use investigation, insight, perception?
What tool proficiencies have you
Oh,
got?
tool. Cartographers, thieves, disguise, forgery, dice.
Now, I mean, you guys can make guesses, but you don't know what makes a diamond, valuable. You can go like, oh, this is a big diamond, it's probably worth a lot. But that's not most diamonds you come across. Like, you all know enough that like a lot of it has to do with like the cut of the diamond and stuff like that, and you don't really know what makes it a good cut or not.
Would Marius know, looking at them, if
He could evaluate them, yeah. I mean,
Hey,
as he knows what it's for, what
Yeah.
it is for?
he won't know how much it's worth, but he'll know whether or not it would work.
Yeah.
Then
let's
I'll
waste your
quietly-
2K diamonds.
I'll quietly pull out the statue and I'll hold it out to Marius.
I'll look at it.
Mhm. So it needs to be worth how much?
300
For
Revivify?
Revivify, it's 500.
Okay.
I
Really?
thought it was
I
like
think.
300.
I thought it was 300.
Yeah.
I'll look it up, but I think it's 500 and 1,000 for the next one. But I'll make sure.
300.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I've been playing D&D wrong.
Don't we all?
Oh, it is 300. What the fuck? Okay, hello. I'm a cleric.
We'll defer to Sarah if need be on cleric matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of look at them. You'll have to take them out of the statue to like really evaluate.
I'll glue them back if it's not if it's necessary. Just cling.
No, it's not a
someone
big
in
statue.
something in there.
Yeah. Are we doing this once we've sort of found a warehouse to settle into for the
I
evening?
changed my mind. I want to find an office, because
Okay.
warehouses can have like defenses like the last place had.
Offices could too, to an extent, but with your nat 20, you look for signs of defenses, and you are specifically looking for buildings that seem to have broken or destroyed defenses visible, because
Mhm.
then that's when you really know that you're good. It's
Cool.
like there's no hidden defenses; they're broken. I see them; they don't work anymore. So yeah, you find what you're looking for. It takes you a little while. I'll say you kind of get there. It's not set, but it's getting dark, especially in the city like this. You're you're only really getting like light when you're on like a cross street or something like that, unless you're specifically walking like east west. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of shade. The temperature has dropped. It's so when you left, it was probably about like 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, what's that
Sorry,
for
what?
us? Our
What's
Celsius
Fahrenheit?
folks, that's 16 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
That's fine.
And
Ish.
it has, about the time you're getting into this building, it has dropped to 54 degrees Fahrenheit, like 12 degrees Celsius.
It's kind of cold.
I'd kill for 12 degrees right now.
And you guys know it's going to get a little colder through the night, so you will need to kind of make sure you provide warmth and stuff like that.
Find the snuggle buddy. It's going to be cold tonight.
Right.
Okay, so you find an office.
Cool. Is it like?
And
Is it?
so it's an office building. It's about 10 stories, and the first floor is a large lobby area. A couple of hallways off to either side. The lobby area has the place where the elevators are. You suspect they're non-functioning.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be on the first floor? Or do you want to be
I would go third.
above? Go third. Okay.
Third floor is safe.
Easy to escape from, but not as exposed as the ground floor.
All right. So you go into. So these are offices that you can tell they probably were for like renting out at the time and stuff like that. So they're smaller offices that you kind of go in through a door and then you're in there. It's got like a little lobby with like a desk, and then it's got like 3 offices in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's got windows to the exterior and all the rooms.
Like yeah, whatever office. I guess they're all the same. So
yeah, they're pretty uniform. It's not like this one's the boss's office.
I would try to find one of which I can lock the door of.
What? You can lock the door on all of them.
Okay, so
you can also lock the door to the exterior, so to the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
So
it'll be fun if we need to escape.
So, who looks the most buff out of all of us?
Mac.
Oh, Mac.
I think Shimmer and I are tied, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, but Shimmer doesn't look buff. Shimmer has just these really 2 big fuck off gauntlets that happen to make her kind of buff. So,
Mac, could you go with me to the elevator?
Oh, so sorry. When I say elevator, they're not actually elevators. They're teleportation pads.
Ah, okay. I thought there was like a
shaft. Your world building.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, then nothing.
It's shorthanded candle breakers for that's what it is. But I forget you guys don't know these things yet. So yeah, no, they're teleportation pads. They have dials that you can. So it's kind of like a combination, and then it takes you to whatever address you've dialed in.
Cool.
Cool.
So nothing.
But you would have to
Okay.
provide power to it.
David, can you tell me how again do we make this a nightmare-free zone? Do we like get paper and write "No nightmares allowed here" and put it on the on the door?
So a good step,
The
those of
original.
you who currently have some amount of fear, you'd want to meditate for a while and get rid of that. You
Okay.
also were just given a little bit of the onyx from onyx to
The
kind of help
onyx
protect you.
daggers, or
You were also all given just a little bit of it to kind of protect you while you sleep. It's not enough to make you invulnerable to it, but it should decrease the chances of a nightmare just finding you out here, unless you're in a place where one's probably already going to be.
mm-hmm.
So you're pretty confident that unless someone just has like a really terrible nightmare tonight, you're probably going to be okay.
Okay. I want to, after everyone's in, I want to lock the main door and leave like the thingy inside. So if we want to leave, I can just turn it and open it up. If that's possible.
Leave the do you mean like the lockpick?
The lockpick. So if I want to unlock it quickly,
Oh,
I can just
inside. It's just a quick little.
Oh.
This isn't like the apartment where there was like electronic locks involved, where you had to pick it from the inside because there was no power. This is just simple mechanical locks. You can just unlock it, at your discretion.
Cool. I lock it.
So is there a place to build a fire so we can get warm that will not burn the building?
Yeah, you could probably. The window sills aren't wooden or anything like that. You could probably open a window and kind of just build it outside, more or less.
Cool, that sounds great.
Yeah. Yeah, and you guys have survival equipment. If you don't have stuff for a fire, the streets in this area have long since been overtaken with some kind of light tree growth and stuff like that, vines, things like that. You could find kindling fairly easily. It might take you a while to get it set because it's springtime, so it's that real green wood that's real bendy and stuff. It's not easy, but
green and bendy sounds like Riz.
I don't suppose I can
Or
shape
Gumby.
water out of there.
Or yeah.
Shape water out of
I don't suppose I can like somehow dry out wood by shaping water out of there. Is that a thing? I don't know. Real creative.
I like it.
No, that would kind of imply. I mean, you could maybe do it over time.
Okay, well then, David, I will produce one of my oil flasks and use about a quarter of it over the kindling to start making it ignite, and then we can dry out more as we go.
Okay. As you're going through your stuff to get this oil flask, you find a small package in your bag.
Huh. What's this? What does it look like, David?
It's just kind of a small wooden box with like a simple latch on the front of it.
Huh. Well, what's inside? I'll open it.
You open it up, and it is a nice pair of kind of ornate glasses.
Ooh.
With
I will put them
colored,
on.
like a slight tint of green to the lenses.
Oh my.
That's neat.
And inside there is a note.
Oh.
from your mom, and just says, "We thought these could be helpful to you. Yeah. It's a dangerous place, and you could always use more friends."
You're a Pokemon trainer.
Do these make friends? I'm gonna put them on and see if I see friends.
You don't. It's a little green.
Okay. Well, all right. Hey guys, check it out. I got a present for my mom.
Looking real snazzy.
Yeah. I think they
I
might
like
help me
this.
make friends.
Is it just for looks?
I don't know, but are the looks not enough, really?
Fair.
Good point.
I don't know. Are they magical? Can you guys tell? That seems like a thing you could do. No? Not that kind of magic. Okay.
Hey, they look pretty magic.
So you can spend a short time with them to get a basic understanding, or a short rest with them to get a basic understanding of what they do.
Fabulous. I will do so. And I will also take the time to do some forms and meditate so I can get rid of fear.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Meditating.
And
is
yeah,
like-
David, in the office we're in, is there like a desk or something around
there
that I
are
can find?
there's 3 desks.
They all
I'm
have stab
gonna
wounds.
to ensure they
Gertie
won't bite
chopped
us.
them in half just to
Yeah.
make sure.
No,
I
I-
just went around stabbing everything.
No,
Mhm.
I stealthily I came to all of them and was like,
Gertie's never going to trust a piece of furniture again in her life.
But yeah, kind of wrapping a cloak around myself, I'm gonna sort of crawl and then go underneath one of the desks and just sort of wrap up like this and just sit down and try and calm down out of the fear.
Okay. So if you're all just waiting until you're calm to go before you go to sleep, I'm not going to make you roll. You meditate. You meditate as long as it takes to calm yourselves down. There's no immediate danger that would make it to be that, you know, if you don't succeed in the next 2 rolls, you're going to get killed or anything like that.
just one down or all down?
You can get them. You can get it all the way down. So
Thank
for
you.
every mark on there, you have to spend. You know, it's 1 meditation check, but you just get to roll as many as you need until you succeed enough.
I'll snap Fearwall back on Lay's like arm or something. It's like, oh well, he returned.
I'm just sort of gonna
What's
like keep Fairwold on my finger and like use my thumb to just sort of pat its belly.
All right.
Like
I
Oh,
don't.
I want one.
Mhm.
I don't. My fear tracker's back down to 0. So while everyone else is doing their sort of chill out time, because I've actually got stuff I want Gertie to do, but she's meditating. So I'm gonna get out my ink and a paintbrush, and I'm just gonna start doing stuff on the walls.
Okay. Yeah.
Just probably some elaborate stuff in Goblin, which nobody can read, that looks really pretty, but it's actually me just doing the equivalent of so and so does this and don't trust Shimmer and
Bathroom
bullshit
graffiti.
like that. Basically, yes.
Riz, draw a dick butt.
Oh, you got it. A beautiful fractal dick butt.
Mhm.
Just like starts with one dick, but just like goes out and out like a man. Quite stunning.
Something.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, you spend an hour, Mac, with this with these glasses, and these are eyes of charming, I believe. Yes.
Ooh.
And so yeah, 3 charges when you're wearing them. They do require attunement, but when you're wearing them, you can expend a charge to as an action cast the Charm Person spell, DC 13. on a humanoid within 30 feet of you.
Nice.
Damn, Max just got a whole lot more charming somehow, because it was already very charming.
Amazing. Thanks, Mom.
The only alive parent in Dungeon Dragon.
For
Oh, no,
now.
Riz's mum's alive too, just chilling back at the temple, being like, "Yes, go offspring,
Mm-hmm.
you do you." So,
So, yeah. So, okay. So you got a fire going. Was meditating, resting. Marius, you were gonna check out the diamonds.
Yeah.
You kind of pry them out. They're not. Neither of them are worth 300 gold.
have we got
Man.
mending? Stick them back in.
Just glue them together. No one, like the gods won't notice. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Traveler, you're cool with this, right?
You get them back. You can kind of put them back in there. They're a little loose. They may come out, and there's some scratch marks on the statue.
Well, you know.
Sarah, you genius.
Oh my
Well done.
Oh, I'm so happy.
This is very good. This is very good.
Nice glasses.
When Gertie has finished meditating, I'm gonna come over to her and just be like, "You feeling up for a little lockpicking?"
Always feel like looking.
I start pulling safety deposit boxes out of my bag of holding until there's a stack of 20 in front of her.
Was it 20? I thought it was just 10.
It was 20.
It was 20? Okay. Oof.
I started
Well, let me
lockpicking.
impromptu figure out what 10 more are. But
Oh,
yeah, start
No, if you had it written down as 10, I'd have it written down as 20. Do you want to split the difference and call it 15?
We'll call it 20. I'm good.
25?
Oh, there was more than 20 in there, so
Yeah.
if you got 20, it's 20. It's cool. I don't care.
Okay.
So I will just do real quick. I'll just do a quick one for the whole other 10 instead of
Sure.
What's that treasure?
which one.
2 whole declarations of independence. I like the way you think, Will.
2 entire declarations of independence. Chat.
11 through 20. Okay. Okay, so you're doing some lock picking. Are you
Yes.
checking for traps or anything like that?
Sure. Yes, I am. I would. So yeah.
Okay.
What
I'll
do you
cast
want me to
guidance
roll?
on you.
So roll me a d10 and tell me what number you get.
Oh.
And we'll do this for the first 10, and then the last 10 I'm just going to give you all at once.
The one that looks like a flying saucer. Sort of.
3.
Okay. 3. Okay. So give me your thieves tools check with dexterity.
Good face.
Mixologist.
Thieves tools 21.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, it's not trapped. You open it.
Cool.
Inside there are 70 sheets of this old dwarven currency.
I do. Ugh. And back.
Oh, I'm sat with you seeing everything that comes out of these boxes. So, like...
I put it on the side.
Are 2 potions.
Ooh.
What color?
One is a light blue, and the other is red.
Okay.
You're writing it.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
Yes, it's
And
your sheet.
a spell scroll.
Spears.
Okay. Hey, Marius! And I've lobbed the spell scroll over to you. Can you use that?
That definitely hits him right in the face.
Beams right in the
Um,
forehead.
Man. I'll look at it, I guess. What?
Okay.
It's a Declaration of Independence instead.
It is the Declaration of Independence.
A chat said half a broken candle on
Candle.
brand.
There we go. Yeah.
Break
I
that
do like the
candle.
Declaration of Independence. That would be hilarious.
I also like the skull of Antonio Banderas, I have to.
No, it says a skull, not the skull.
Yeah, he has more.
That
One
implies
of his collection, yeah, has inscribed on the back.
If you open his skull, there is a slightly smaller skull inside.
Oh, like a Matryoshka doll, just like
Yeah.
a series of decreasing size skulls.
Skulls all the way down.
Mm.
So, you don't immediately recognize what it is.
I don't immediately recognize what this is.
I don't believe it's on your spell list, so...
Lay's
like,
welcome to have a look at it as well. See if they know what it is.
Yeah, I'll toss it to, well, gently handed to Lay. Is
What's
this
this?
It's a spell scroll.
I'll druidcraft like some kind of vine or something in the underside of the desk and let Fearwold hang from that, and then I'll take the scroll
Okay.
and I'll look over it.
So, it is a scroll of Dominate Beast.
Oh, okay. Nice. Wait a minute. I can do that, can't I? At
That's
some
why you
point.
can read it.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, I was my
If you
attention
haven't-
span is really good.
If you haven't got if you can't cast at that level, then you just have to make a spell, like a caster check to cast it.
Alright,
That's where things get fun.
Dominate Beast, you said?
It is a 4th level spell, so you would have to make a check.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Shades.
So, are you on... so, for the next one, Tom, are you on Roll20?
Yes.
Roll me a G9.
God.
Dun, dun, dun.
If you know how to type in commands.
I know.
Okay. 1. Okay.
No.
So roll me a Thieves' Tools.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
17.
Okay. It is trapped.
Oop.
You do manage to disarm the trap and unlock it. Inside, there are 101 sheets of this dwarven currency.
Uh-huh.
And there are 6 tiny figures that seem to be carved out of gold and platinum.
Go figure.
And there's folded up a very nice looking set of studded leather armor.
Can any of you chuckle fucks wear studded leather armor?
Maybe me.
I mean, no reason to be that mean, but
What was mean about it?
The tone.
So none of you want the studded leather armor.
I
then?
want the studded leather armor. Okay.
All right, then have it.
Then give it.
You're doing the work for getting them open.
Thank you. Put it next to me.
Okay. All right. So now it's a D8 for the next one.
Woo!
That's an actual die.
He's rolling it now.
1. Oh my god, roll 20. What the fuck are you? Honestly.
You're on a
Oh
roll.
no.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
give me a thieves' tools.
You were so proud of that. I'm mad.
21.
It's not trapped, and you open the lock.
Double whammy.
So inside there are 230 sheets of this dwarven currency.
If I ever find a place to spend this, I am going to be.
We
fucking
will.
gutted.
There will be a ghost, probably.
Uh-huh.
We know how this
th-
works.
There is a very nice kind of small hammer. It's not like for making stuff. It's a it's a weapon.
Ooh.
And there's an ornate rod.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't look so smug about it.
I've heard it
It has
called a
to
lot
be
of
that.
things, but
Yeah, he's giving us a dildo. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm interested in rods.
So
that's
yeah,
what I wrote on. That's what I wrote on the wall.
I'm interested in rods.
It's a very polite graffiti.
Now it's a D7.
It's a
next one.
D.
Oh, D7.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
We're playing such mature characters with such
There are
mature
two.
minds.
We're
Oh,
a bunch of
my God.
teenagers.
A 2? Okay.
I
roll
upgraded
me-
from 1.
Dos.
The next one is 3. We're going for the Fibonacci's.
Fuck. 12.
12.
Don't you have guidance running? Are you adding 1d4?
Yeah, I was casting guidance.
Oh,
I did.
yeah.
I did say. God.
Oh.
No, Gertie, no, you don't ever listen to me, do you? I mean, we've only known each other for a real short
Half a
while.
day.
Well,
I did save your life. Least you can do is kind of listen to when I say you need to add a die.
Shade.
okay, that's +4, so 16.
All
Thank
right.
you,
It's not trapped.
Marius.
It's not trapped. And you pick the lock and open it. And it
Mhm.
turns out it was trapped. And
What?
you take 5 points of lightning damage
You should.
as there's some
sure.
wire in
Shocker.
the lock, and you hit it and you connect like ground to some current, and you're just like
The cartoon skeleton.
Oh, fantastic.
That stinks.
Oh, brilliant.
Is her hair just kind of like slightly like sticking up like a Van de Graaff machine having done
yeah.
that?
Some of the hair,
And the beard, all the
like
facial hair, just like
Her sideburns are just
yeah.
smoking.
a good visual.
But you did open it, so there's 18 sheets of this dwarven currency inside,
Uh-huh.
and a very ornate looking brooch.
A
Ooh.
brooch.
Mhm.
An ornate brooch.
Or brooch, I suppose is how you're supposed to say it. I
think so.
spelled it wrong, and I read what I spelled. So...
Kim,
I have
Hey,
written it down as
fuck
brooch.
language.
It is written-
Pronounce it how you want.
It is written
In your
brooch.
world. Yeah, in your world, they're brooches.
Nope.
They're brooding brooches.
Nope.
How about britches?
Mhm.
Breaches.
Oh, and
They're
this
pants now.
one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it also has 7 gems in it, 7 rubies.
No. Boo.
Okay.
Damn you.
Ruby, 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 rocking.
Ruby, Ruby, Ruby,
Ah,
Ruby.
yeah. Do, yeah. Sorry. I'm English. If I hear the Karcz of Chiefs, I'm obliged to sing along like I'm drunk at karaoke. It's like a compulsion. I hear the call. It's just like,
Yes.
Okay.
oh, yeah.
So now it's a D6 for the next one.
Woo.
Can we all
Let's
multi-class
roll
into
one.
bards? Just
Mm.
Roll a 3.
2.
Okay.
Next one is going to
1,
be
1, 2,
3.
2. Yeah.
Okay.
God.
All right. So give me those thieves' tools.
You've still got 1d4, but I feel like that might not help you.
Natural 1. Do I still add
Okay.
stuff to it?
You still had stuff, yeah.
Okay. 11.
11. Okay. So this is a little bit more of a complicated lock than the last one. So you you're hearing some stuff kind of grind inside of it. You're kind of shit. Like you take the stuff out and you kind of like it's I just got electrocuted a second ago. Let's give this another
I
shot.
take my dagger, take the hammer, put the dagger on it, and
That's mine.
oh,
You're
Okay.
just gonna force it open. I could be doing that.
All right. So force it open. It pops open and a little puff of smoke goes into your face. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it poison?
Advantage. Yeah.
It is poison.
Dwarfen resistance.
It's
Yeah.
a type of poison. It's not poison damage,
Okay.
but you do have advantage on the save.
Buddy.
Constitution?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, that is an 8. Wait.
With
Do I
advantage.
add this? Do I add
That's
the
You
D4?
can
check.
add the D4. Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
checks, not saving
Yeah.
throws.
Oh,
yeah,
not
it's
saving
only
throws.
checks.
Okay,
Sorry, that's
never
that would
mind.
be bless, but
Oh, got it. Yeah. So no, 8.
Sieben.
8 it is. No damage. Everyone just sees Gertie force this thing off, and there's a little like poof in her face, and she kind of coughs and just falls backwards asleep.
I'll
Is Gertie
gently
dead
wake
again?
her.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I'll check and like wake her if I can.
Okay. You
I'll
kind
go
of
over.
shake
Yeah.
Gertie. She's just asleep.
Shake it. Sorry.
I will set about fucking levering open the rest of these with
Okay.
Jay's dagger and hammer.
I just found out I do actually have thieves tool proficiency, and I could have helped.
Oh, you can help. Well, you can help now.
Mm.
You can help now. What was in that one? What was in that box?
So that one has 140 sheets of the dwarven currency.
Uh-huh.
10 gemstones.
Uh-huh.
And one kind of odd-looking gem, similar to one of the other ones you found in one of the safe deposit boxes you opened in the thing.
Oh wait, that was. Let me see.
Kind of the
like
the egg
that
shape.
the elliptical shaped
Yeah.
one. That I've now
Yeah.
got 2 of those. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And Marius, Gertie's sleeping on the job. Do you want to help with the rest?
Me? Sure. I'll have to keep an eye out on her, but I'll help.
Okay, roll me a d5.
Yeah, I'm basically supervising at this point because this is my stuff and helping as much as I can when I'm not proficient with thieves' tools. I'm proficient in tinker's tools, so I could effectively try to jimmy one open, but that's not technically how locks work. So I think that roll is on you, Mel.
Oh, I'll pull my coat up in front of my face as I open it.
Okay.
Smart.
What was the roll?
I haven't rolled yet. Do I
Okay.
roll? I think I roll now.
Yeah, you rolled.
Okay.
I roll.
Next. Who rolls?
Audible eye roll.
Who rolls?
You do, Mel. You're the one.
Okay. So that is a what roll do I?
Thieves
It's a
tools, so-
D5.
Oh, D5 first.
Oh. I did not have the I don't have a D5. What am I looking?
You
Roll
can
D5.
type it. or you
D10 will
could-
work.
There you go. Another
Two.
2. Yay, go team.
Okay, so give me that thieves tools.
Oh boy. That is a big old 9.
Ow.
Never
Big
let me roll.
Okay, this is you're seeing why Gertie had so much problem with these logs. These are a little bit more complicated than you were expecting for just simple safety deposit boxes.
I haven't done this in a while. Okay.
Wake me up
Wake me up.
before you
inside.
go.
I'll take the. I will
Two
take,
dice roll.
I will take the box and just pry it open.
Okay. Yeah, it's fairly
Okay.
easy to do. It takes
Uh,
a little bit of elbow grease. Nothing, no traps this time around.
uh-huh.
Inside, there are 270 sheets of this dwarven currency.
I'm looking forward to
And-
totting this all up and being fucking rich in a currency that nobody uses anymore. It's gonna be great.
Also, they're different color stuff. You have
Mhm.
no idea what
These
each
sheets
one
are
is
worth,
worth.
if anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
You could just
Great.
have like thousands of pennies. You have no idea. You suspect not, since they're in a safety deposit box.
But still.
But
Yeah.
and there are 5 gemstones.
Have I found any diamonds yet out of these last? Because there were 10 gemstones in the last and 5 in this one.
There's 1 diamond in this one.
I will hand the diamond to Marius.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Yeah.
Keep it anyway.
Pretty though. I'll hand it back. I'll place it with
Okay.
the
Just give me a D4.
I'll just punch this one open. I'll roll a d4 and see what happens.
Okay.
Is it gonna be 3?
No,
I'll
it
cast
is a
guidance
1.
on you now. Oh, we're back on 1.
On the d4, it's a 1.
Okay. You break it open. There's no trap on this one.
My
Cool.
God.
There's 160 sheets of this currency inside,
Uh-huh.
and a potion and kind of like a foam, like a kind of it's like a set in some foam, so it doesn't move around or anything like that.
Okay, what color's this one?
It is gray.
Ooh.
It seems to have fairly large, like looks like kind of like thumbnail clippings inside of it.
Ooh. Jade knows what that is. Riz doesn't have a clue. So cool. Another d4? How many more?
A
we gotta
D3
do?
now. We're at 3 on the 10.
Roll a 3.
No, roll
No.
a 2.
20. What?
Roll a
A
2.
Okay.
Yep.
So that is this one. You're just breaking it open.
Yep.
Okay. It's not trapped.
Cool.
There are 40 sheets of this dwarven currency inside.
Mm-hmm.
10
Mighty rich.
gems.
Yep. Any diamonds?
There are 2, but they are immediately like really small. You already know there's no way they're.
Okay. But like as was pointed out in the chat, like if we get enough small ones, that might be enough cash value. So
That's true.
so we're so we're at total like 3 small diamonds right now. Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So there's 2 more left. So just D2.
Mm-mm-mm.
You're gonna roll a 2, I bet.
No, I rolled a 1.
Okay. Man. All right. So you're breaking this one open?
Yep.
Many things.
All
I ima-
right.
you know when you see like cats getting into like wrapping paper, I imagine this is a similar thing, but it's somebody with like claws and really big teeth and just like prying shit open. It's like that kind of a vibe.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, I'm okay at those. That is an 18.
Thank God.
Okay. You manage to, as you're punching, as it's kind of like breaking open, you hear like a release,
Oh, I
and
don't-
what sounds like like pressurized gas releasing. You get
Point
out
it
of the
up,
way
point it
real
away from
quick.
Can I just like point it away from my face, like up at
Yeah,
the ceiling?
So you start
No,
doing
not
that.
here.
It's not gas as it is like a foam that shoots out of it,
Uh-huh.
and some of it does kind of land back on you.
Yep, fair.
You don't take any damage and you're pretty all right, but where the foam hits, it just like very quickly hardens, and so like hair and stuff like
Mhm.
that is kind of like clumped. It's like there's like cement that just hardened onto your clothes and body. It's probably a good thing you didn't get sprayed in the face by this.
Probably.
Looks good on you.
Yeah, we'll have cement. I call it the Pebble Dash. It's a tactile experience.
Someone's making money of this foam for sketchy ends. Yeah.
What I get.
Okay. Okay, so this one had
Mhm.
54 sheets of the dwarven
Yep.
currency in it.
Yep.
A potion, it had 2 potions,
Okay.
a book, and a kind of small metallic box.
Ooh.
A box within a box.
Huh.
What color are the potions?
The potions are kind of like a turquoise
Uh-huh.
and a light brown.
Okay.
It's a
More
poop
importantly,
potion.
That's a
what's in
chocolate
the
potion.
box?
What's I'll flick
So the
open
box is about like hand size.
Okay. Like my hand sized or like a bigger
More like
person's hand?
people hand size.
Okay.
Wow. Respect.
Wow.
That's fine.
She's a goblin. They're not humanoids. It got pointed out to me before.
Yeah. What language is the book in?
Opening it up, it is in Dwarven.
I think I can speak that.
I think you can.
Yeah, I can speak Dwarven.
Yeah.
So
Guess I'm
it
useless
is a textbook
Ooh, what subject?
on mechanical engineering, specifically. It's just titled Strengths of Materials.
Hey, Mac, do you read Dwarven?
Huh? What?
Do-
Mac
do you
looks up
read-
from the fire. She has not been paying any damn attention to any of you.
Do you read Dwarven?
What? No. Why?
Because this is like a book on Dwarven engineering.
What? Well, I mean, do any of you read Dwarven? Because
Well, yeah.
Most of
Uh,
us.
Well, I'll tell you what, it might have pictures, like until one of us can, go for it.
I will
It's
come take the
time
book
to-
gleefully and start flipping through looking for illustrations.
And I'll
There are illustrations. There's also a lot of like notes written like in the margins, and there's things highlighted.
Ooh. Fascinating. I'm gonna go sit down by the fire and read my book.
And what's this little metallic box like? Does it appear to be locked?
It's not locked.
Ooh.
More sheets of dwarven paper.
You open it up, and inside it seems to be lined with like a cloth.
All right.
Is it a baby mimic? Oh,
Anything in there?
You kind of like reach in, feel for the bottom, and you don't feel the bottom, and you keep reaching in. And it seems this is a bag of holding that has been secured inside this box.
Someone shrunk it in the wash.
That is really fucking cool. I cannot put this in my bag because otherwise shit will blow up.
And
Oh, yeah,
Kevin, we
You
did
can't
it.
put a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
Yep. I'll keep that separate over there. And last box, I guess.
Okay, breaking that
I
one open.
Yep,
All right.
that's the last
Uh,
one. So the last of the D10s, to be fair. So,
So, I want you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
this is gonna go
no.
so bad, guys. My charisma is -2.
Oh
I'm glad
no.
I'm on standby.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh no. Did you roll a 1? That's
Oh god.
2 total. 2
Oh.
total is my roll.
Okay.
It was the last box, to be fair. You know, it's all fun. Yep. What happens?
All right. Everyone watching sees Riz disappear as they open this box.
um
Can somebody fucking wake me up already?
He tried.
I tried, man.
Oh.
He tried. As soon as she fell asleep, Marius tried.
God damn it.
What
Did
just
anyone
happened?
else see that?
No, because she's lays under a desk. Mac is reading a book, and Getty is asleep. You're the
Well, I
only one who
imagine,
saw this.
I imagine Lay can still see the room.
Mac,
I
Lay.
don't see why Lay would be able to unless they're specifically doing it.
Mm,
Also,
Is it-
no, you definitely can't since you're under a desk.
mm.
No.
Is it not like
Mac,
kind of like an open
Wow.
Lay, I've
area?
called you.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Lay. I don't know what you're doing, but it's probably not quite as interesting as Riz just fucking disappearing.
Head pops out.
Um,
Doesn't matter what the angle is, you see a head pop out facing you.
Yeah, so the door's a
there.
second door in plain view. It's just that the desk goes all the way to the floor and Lay is underneath it, so the Lay's head just kind of sticks up above the desk.
The fuck?
I think I'm just gonna check if they're invisible. Like Marius doesn't know shit.
Nothing there. The box is like very slightly open. It's not all the way open.
Has it fallen to the ground?
No, it was on. You had it on a thing, and we're like,
Um,
that's what people weren't holding it in the air while they were doing stuff.
Are they in the box? This is D&D. Anything can happen.
Okay. So you open up the box, and inside, the second thing you notice, but the first thing you comprehend and process, is there's a tiny wooden desk that you're kind of looking down on. Seems to be well crafted. On the left-hand side, there are 2 little bins where like packets of paper are stacked inside of them. On the right-hand side, there's like, it's not a filing cabinet, but you know those little containers that just have like lots of little individual places where you can put manila folders is there, and it's filled with manila folders, and the manila folders have papers in them. There's a stack of paperwork.
This is all inside the box, just to be
Inside
clear.
the box.
Inside the safety
just
deposit
like-
box.
Inside a box.
Just real small, just real tiny. Like imagine it's for like a Barbie.
This is not very
And
good.
yeah, there's just a little stack of paperwork in front of where like the chair is. And I say that's the second thing you notice, but the first thing you really comprehend, because the first thing you notice but it takes you a second to figure out exactly what you're looking at. There's sitting in this chair a very well-dressed frog with a gray beard and gray bushy eyebrows. And it's sitting there doing paperwork, just like writing on this paper, kind of flipping back and forth, kind of reaches over and takes some paper out from one of the little boxes on the left, kind of looks at it, and then it just slowly looks up at you.
Excuse me, have you seen my friend?
And
I'm looking for Riz or a goblin.
oh, whoops, 1 second. And that's not what I wanted.
It's very good.
How do I mute this? There we go.
Oh man, this is
So,
an experience.
can you hear this?
I hear it.
All right.
A
So
little bit.
you just
It's
hear some-
riveting.
Yeah, it's just ribbiting at you. You don't really understand anything that it's saying. As it kind of like organizes the papers in front of it and like stacks them, takes a folder that's kind of off to the side, puts them in the folder. It's kind of staring at you. It puts the folder and it files it in the files over to the side, and it kind of starts flipping through the files, and it pulls out a manila folder and opens it up and starts flipping through pages periodically, looking up at you.
Goblin. Lay, how do I understand? How do I explain what a goblin looks like to a frog? Just come here.
That's a question and a half.
Hey,
That's
you
a
can
question and a
frog.
half.
Lay.
All right, I'm walking over. Fuck, I don't have it prepared. I don't have speak with animals prepared.
Riz,
Yeah.
you find yourself in a very odd place. There's kind of a corridor in front of you, corridor behind you. You're seeing little intersections where you can turn right or left and things like that. Give me an intelligence check.
Did you get mazed? Nice. That's a good box.
18.
All right, you're looking through this maze, but no
Cool.
way out is yet available to you.
Okay.
Jeez, that's a good spell. Holy fuck. Someone did not want us to discover this frog person. This is now my second familiar.
This is like the mice in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. This is fucking brilliant.
David,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like walk over to where Marius is and just sort of like confused, like what the fuck did you just say? Kind of appearance, and then I look at the frog.
Box. Fuck.
All right.
It's been a few minutes. Gertie, you begin to wake up.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Gary.
Hey. What?
I'm gonna speak in Elven, Undercommon, and Sylvan in order, and just say hi at the frog and see which one it responds to, if it does.
It's just kind of like ribbiting at you. As you talk to it, there's no real discernible like change in its vocal patterns. It's just kind of making frog noises. It is looking at you and like periodically like writing things. As you approach and begin to talk to it, it takes its little manila folder and it keeps it open, but it places it a little bit further away from it and starts flipping through its files. Doesn't find anything, opens a drawer in its desk, starts flipping through, takes out another file, puts it on the ground, opens this manila folder, and flips through some pages, finds one, and begins to write. And
Can I take a look at what it's writing?
Sure. Yeah.
If I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. You see it. It's real tiny.
Would I need to make a roll for this?
Yeah. Give me a perception.
Can I look at it through the eyes of Fearwold? He's smaller.
Sure. Do you want to get the bat up in?
Press his little face right against the box.
Yeah, he'll just like sit on the edge of the box and look in. Like, huh.
That's a 15 total.
Oh, nice.
It's just little scribbles. Like, imagine like a 4-year-old pretending to write in cursive.
Oh, we need to like awaken this fucker or some shit.
All right, give me about 4 hours, and I'll be able to prepare a spell I know to talk to animals. But I need to rest first.
This I'm so sad.
What the hell did you find? And I'll look at the frog.
There's a wee frog in the box, and Riz is gone.
Oh yeah. The frog clearly doesn't know where Riz is, I don't think.
I think we need to keep this box safe until we know what the fuck this is, because we have no clue.
Riz, give me another check.
I'll protect our new frog child.
Nope.
Okay.
Less than the first one.
All right.
Matt kind of squints at her book and is having trouble with the part, and without looking up, is like, "Hey, Riz, could you come help me with this?"
Riz is not here.
Riz?
Yeah.
I look up. Where'd they go?
They disappeared.
Yeah, I just called you, but
Why did you let them disappear?
They were opening a box, and then they just were no longer opening the box.
You people in your
They
box.
were gone. Have you seen this box? I'll shove it in Max's face.
I don't know. Have I seen this box?
There's a tiny frog in there.
So yeah, just a tiny frog. You have not seen it. You've not seen this tiny frog before.
Oh, that's
it is not familiar to you.
Somebody put a frog in an office diorama. I'm gonna pick him up.
This frog
reach
is
in and
wearing
get the
evil
frog.
clothes.
Are you gonna
so
pick up
you pick up the well-dressed frog, and it kind of starts. It starts like squirming and like riveting at you.
How do we know this is not a prince?
Kiss it.
I hold him out. Do you want to kiss him, Marius?
Nah, I'm good.
Are you saying by kissing it, you're gonna see the truth?
If I say yes, will you kiss the frog?
Kiss this frog.
Give me the frog.
Science.
I will give you the frog.
I hold the frog in kind of like this manner, like hold it gently, not too hard, but enough to like keep it from jumping away.
It does not want to be here.
I feel like I should probably wait until I can talk to the frog before I violate it.
I look at Lay. I put on my glasses. I expend 1 charge to cast Charm Person with them.
Oh no!
And
I have. I'm gonna roll a thingy to save against it.
okay.
If it makes you feel better, I'm a cleric. I can probably get rid of some diseases.
It just says save DC 13 and not what.
So it's as Charm Person, so I'm pretty sure that's a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
Yeah.
save.
Mhm.
And also, I have advantage because I'm an elf.
Wise as
Please fuck it up.
I shouldn't have boasted because that's shit. Well, not that bad. It's 16 plus 7. Thank you.
Fuck.
Fucking thank you. Yeah, I rolled a 9 and a 5.
Okay. 9 to 5. Wow. It's.
Do I
What a way to make a living.
do I know that just happened?
Yeah,
Can I
Charm
fuck
Person.
it?
I'm pretty sure.
Can-
So
Can I, with a sleight of hand, put them back, but Lay doesn't see it?
I have a
you
passive
have to be able
perception
to
of
see
17.
each other for the eyes to work.
Okay, yeah, but between saving from it and using it, I just
You're like, oh, that didn't work.
yeah.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Ugh.
Do I
please
make
be
a
good.
perception versus that, or is it versus my passive?
Would be more versus your passive.
Oh,
You weren't expecting it.
15.
Yeah, no,
17.
so you clearly you notice this like, oh.
I may feel bad about you passing out or dying and passing out, but what the fuck did you just do?
All right, Riz, give me another intelligence check.
Nope.
Okay.
They're getting worse. The intelligence checks are going down every roll.
Oh no.
If I may offer a suggestion in these trying times, Gertie, you're a dwarf. You can't get poisoned very easily. Kiss this frog.
Alright, no. No one's gonna kiss this frog.
This is like a sleepover at high school. Like, I can't read this book. Somebody's disappeared. Somebody fell asleep earlier. Now peer pressure is happening to kiss a frog.
And Marius wants someone to kiss this frog.
I'm not really into kissing frogs. Not my
Alright.
thing.
I'm gonna take the box a little. Is it heavy? Like, is it heavy
No.
to pull it towards me? Okay, I'm gonna put the frog back down, and I'm gonna sort of like close the cover a little bit, then slip my hand out and close the box.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the box and I'm gonna go back under the desk and keep it there. Because no one's gonna kiss this damn frog until I talk to it.
We need consent.
Yeah. We're not gonna violate a goddamn animal. Animals are pure.
Come on, Lay, you're a
This
tree
thing-
hugger. You can do this.
Okay, well, why don't you walk up to an animal and just kiss it without it wanting to?
It's not my thing. Your thing. You're all about nature and shit.
I move my head back up. Alright, Gertie. You tried some weird magic shit against me, and now you're telling me that I kiss animals because I want to? You're really getting close to dying it again.
No, I'm saying that you
head
are
back down.
really into nature.
We don't have a diamond yet. Please don't kill anyone.
I'm gonna move my head back
the
up.
chat wants to know if you can turn into a frog.
And kiss the frog then.
Oh!
Yeah, no, I thought you were gonna do that when I called you over.
Will, you are a better druid than I ever will be. Wow. Okay. Feeling the metagaming pigeon talk to. I don't know. Would it be metagaming if I were to?
I mean, I feel like you would know what you can do, so it would
Yeah.
probably occur
Yeah.
to you.
Just the limitations of Nairi that hold
Yeah.
us back.
How?
If I open the box again, is the frog still there working, or is it just freaking out, or what?
You open the box, the frog's back at the desk, sitting down, just kind of writing in some notes. Kind of
my
looks up
God.
at you.
Yeah, now I'm gonna actually turn into like a frog.
I love
and
how
I'm gonna
he's
hop
not-
in.
I love how he's not intelligent enough to write, but he's intelligent enough to be like, hey, who the fuck are you? And to
Okay.
sit at a desk.
So, yes, Sarah.
Hey, so while they're entranced by this frog and considering how to put their mouths on it, I would like to look around for Riz.
Okay. Give me an investigate check.
Bless you, Sarah.
And Riz, go ahead and give me another couple intelligence checks.
That's a
Good long enough.
19.
Also a 19. And a 6.
You don't find Riz.
All right.
19 is high. Fuck.
Jade just looked at the spell in.
Yes.
Did Riz leave all of the stuff from
Oh, you
the
bitch.
boxes?
I'm right there, my dude.
Everything that didn't get put in the bag of holding, yeah, probably.
I mean, I would have been putting stuff into my bag as I went, quite
But
frankly.
not the bag of holding that's inside
Not
the
the
little
box,
box.
not the mini box of holding. No, the box
Yeah.
of holding is still there.
Okay, I look at this. I find the box? I guess. I'll try to look if there's something in it.
Your hand reaches in and it keeps kind of going.
Can I take the? It's like a box, and there's a bag of
A
holding
lining.
inside the
Like a
box, or is the
lining.
box the bag of holding?
You kind of look at it. There's a bag of holding inside the box.
Is it like this small?
You can't. The bag seems to be glued to the interior of the box.
And if you tear it, it is just gone.
And you can't turn it inside out.
I turn
It's
it
glued in.
around and
Nothing.
Yeah, dropped.
I think of money. Of gold.
Of gold, nothing comes out.
I think of the
Dwarven money?
terrible dwarven money that I've been seeing all day.
Pull out a fistful.
Throw it away.
Are you happy now?
Put it where it was. No.
All right. Riz, give me another intelligence check.
Nat 20, nat 20.
16.
Nat
Alright.
20.
How long
We'll
have I
say-
been in? How
We'll
long have I
say
been in
about
this
10
maze
minutes
now?
have passed, and
Okay.
Riz reappears. Frustrated, having just frantically looked for a way out of a maze for the last 10 minutes.
Riz, we found a frog.
Where did you go then?
I'm going to take my stuff, sit over somewhere else. Not talking to anybody.
Hey, David.
Mm-hmm.
So I've wild shaped into a frog and I'm inside the box.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can talk frog.
I'm sorry, my audio cut out for a second. What was that?
I'm assuming I can talk frog.
Now that you are a frog.
Mhm.
You are a frog. You can make frog noises.
Ribbit.
Does not grant you any special ability to know what you're saying or how to understand it.
So instead of ribbit, it's more like rubbish. Rubbish.
Rubbish.
You're making frog noises. It's making frog noises.
Young love.
You can give me an insight check to try and gather something about
So
this
this
frog's
is love.
behavior.
If Elias falls in love with a frog, I'm gonna cry.
Wow.
Oh, I was going the romantic route with my song.
I know.
Oh, wait. No, not that good. I thought it was an 18, but it's not. But dirty 20.
Okay. So, the frog kind of like you're kind of ribbiting at it and stuff, and it's giving you it's kind of staring at you. It's puts the paperwork away that it's working on, and it opens up a desk drawer down here. You see it kind of takes some stuff out, and you hear like a little noise as some woods move, like a kind of wood moves around, and he takes out like just a little wooden shelf, puts it on top, and then reaches in and takes out 2 small glasses. Pulls out a tiny little bottle of brown liquid and pours them into the boxes.
I've never been happier.
Puts it back in, puts the wooden shelf, puts all the paperwork back on top.
All right. I look at
Your
the frog.
insight check. It's inviting you to come sit and drink with it.
Sure. I'm gonna take one of the glasses with my frog hands.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the frog. Look at the glass. Look at the frog. Look at the glass.
It kind of does a little like cheers motion to you and just pours it back.
Yeah, I do the same. Yeah, why not?
All right,
I'm
it's
so sad
whiskey.
we don't watch this.
Yeah, this is all happening under a desk off to the side.
Yeah.
That sounds even worse. Oh no.
It's your frog whiskey.
It's frog whiskey. I ribbit at it.
Yeah.
Enticingly.
And it's just kind of. It's kind of. It's ribbiting at you, and it's kind of making hand motions like it's telling a story.
I'm just like
Sims dialogue.
Where's the frog subtitle track? I need the translation.
I'm gonna, as I'm listening, I'm just gonna be like, ribbit, 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 and I jump out of the box.
All right.
Come on, please, fan fiction.
Kind of gives you a curious look as you jump out of the box, and you're out of the box now. You don't know what it's doing.
I tried to insinuate, hey, I'm gonna go out, but I'll be back in like 4 hours.
Give me a persuasion.
Oh my god.
Frog persuasion.
Frogwation.
Frog talk every Monday.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Every second Monday.
David, that's a 21.
Damn.
Wow.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Ribbit, motherfucker.
So you jump out of the box. You're confident that the pantomiming of what you were doing probably, conveyed that you're going to leave now, but you'll be back. You stay a frog.
No, I'm gonna like switch back, slowly close the box.
It kind of looks at you as you're closing the box.
Just 4 hours. I'll be back.
Wink.
Finger guns. Not gonna wink because I don't know what happened down there. I'm gonna close the box. I need to meditate like 4 hours. I need my long rest. I need to go into my trance so that I can learn speak with animals in 4 hours.
I can learn to talk to this fucker.
Yes, this is happening.
So, look at else. Because that's all you need to do, like, sleep-wise, but I don't know that you only need 4 hours for a long rest.
You need like
It
4
says-
hours of light activity and 4 hours of a trance to technically have the full rest.
Yeah.
It says
So all 8 hours.
whenever meditation replaces sleep, you can dream and you can get the same benefits as
So-
an 8-hour sleep.
So a long rest is 8 hours. You don't have to sleep for the whole 8 hours for it to count. So
Okay.
That's
you
why
don't have to sleep, but you still need the 8 hours too.
it's why it's really good to have elves in an adventuring party because they're really because they can yeah. It's
All
handy.
right.
Oh man, just so happy.
All right.
So I'd
I
have
guess. Yeah.
So I'd have to be back in 8 hours, I guess.
Mm.
But 4 hours later, because I'm a person of my word, I will open the box, say hi,
All right.
do a salute, then close the box.
So everyone's back here. We'll say you spend some time opening the rest of these boxes. The traps have kind of been enough. We'll say that now that everyone with thieves' tools are proficient enough, we take time and go through them. We don't want incidences.
Okay.
Through the remaining 10, you find 1,695 sheets of dwarven currency.
Yep.
You find 9 gems.
Any diamonds?
There are 2 diamonds.
Small ones again?
They're kind of bigger. They're
Okay. I'll put 2 medium diamonds.
yeah.
Okay.
And one of these again, one of the gems are one of these elliptical gems.
Okay, so I'm up to 3 of these elliptical red gems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
There is also in one of them a mace is kind of diagonal inside of it. And
Sorry, a diagonal what? A mace?
it's just a mace that's like laid diagonally in the box
Oh,
so
okay.
it can fit.
Oh my, yeah, okay.
And in another one, there's a ring.
Okay, what color? Or was it appear to be made of?
The ring.
And does it have any kind of
is-
gem on it?
It seems to be well made.
Mhm.
See, does it? Yes, there is kind of a pearl set in the center of it with diamonds around the edge of it, very small. And the pearl has, it's kind of got like a little glass bit over it, and the glass has like the iris and pupil of an eye painted on it.
Okay. Okay.
And then the mace. Do I have a picture? The mace looks just real gnarly. It's kind of purple and black and real spiky and kind of sharp edges to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can anybody here identify magic items? By any chance?
Shimmer?
I sure as fuck can't.
Fantastic. So I've got a load of shit. I don't know what it does. Hey,
Well,
Mac,
it's been
do you
a
want
while
this?
concentrating. What is it?
I'm handing you the gnarly mace.
The gnarly mace. No. Not long enough. I need a real pole.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I need a real pole.
We'll base I'll put, because I don't know whether the sitting with potions thing does anything. I know it does for magic items. I will take the ring and see what sitting with that for 10 minutes does. What I can get out of
Okay,
it.
yeah. So you spend some time with the ring, and are able to figure out that it is a ring of X-ray vision.
Ooh. Okay.
At
Is
least
it
2 pairs of eyes
is
would be
it-
very wide.
Is it a tuning item, David?
I believe so. Let me double check. Turned right to it before. Yes, requires attunement.
And I'll do the same thing with the brooch as well.
Okay, so it is a brooch of shielding.
Okay.
Ooh.
That I will put on.
My AC is like 40.
It doesn't do anything for AC. It makes you immune to magic missile and your resistance damage.
Nice. Sounds like a good thing for people who do traps.
Yeah. What I will do though is I'll offer the ring to Gertie. Hey Gertie. Let you see through walls and shit. But it might be good for your line of
Nice.
work.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll take it.
And can anybody use a box that you can hide shit in? Basically a bag of holding, but a box.
I like boxes, but if somebody else wants it, I do have this book.
Anybody? Going once,
Uh,
going twice.
Have it if you want it.
All right.
Sold to the fetching lady in the red scarf.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So I've got a fuck ton of money. I don't know what to spend it on. Got a brooch.
Hell
Um,
yes.
I got a hammer and I have a mace. Ooh. I'm gonna put everything, bar obviously the stuff I've given away. So Gertie has the X-ray vision ring. Mac has the box of holding and the dwarven book. I've got all of the potions that I found. So which was a light blue, a red, a turquoise, a light brown, a grey. I've also got a bunch of gems. I'll offer the medium-sized diamonds to Marius to see if they're any good.
Okay, I'll take them.
I'll just give all of the diamonds actually to Marius in case like there's enough there to do a revivify.
So you just need 300 gold of diamonds to do it. So yeah,
Yeah.
you
It
have enough
says a
diamonds.
diamond worth, but however you want to rule it.
DM's discretion, I think that one.
So maybe
Okay.
you would prefer to
So
have
maybe.
a diamond worth 300, but you have you probably have 300 gold worth of diamonds.
I'll get real creative.
Mm.
Just like
Yeah.
glue them together.
Yeah.
And it's one diamond.
Gertie got the studded leather armor. I've got everything else still for now. When Mike is here, I'll see if Shimmer would be interested in the rod, because it looks like a spellcaster thing. And not
I was gonna
Lane
say,
style.
if you weren't giving it away, I could take some time to figure out what it does and give it back to you. I can't do identify, but I can spend time with it.
Go for it.
I'd still identify if I were you, because curses are a thing. But
I don't know whether she's got it. It's more just like, yeah, well, she wants.
It's
they
more
want
just to
take it.
check it out.
fair.
Yep. So I'll hand the ornate rod over today to see if they can get anything off it. That isn't an STD.
So you spend some time with the rod, and
Behind the desk.
Some quality time.
behind the desk.
Quality time under the desk with a rod.
Oh God.
There is some kind of magic to it, but you are unable to kind of connect with it. It doesn't seem to.
It's not doing it for you.
Yeah, it's not the same kind of magic you use. So
Would I have to
having a
attune to
magical
it,
time.
or is it that I can't attune to it?
you suspect you cannot attune to this.
Okay.
You do not meet the requirements necessary to do it.
All right. I sort of like pull myself back over the desk, and I just go, "This is not working," and I throw it to the first person I see.
I'll take it, put it away. I'll say for the record that Riz has actually been very quiet, uncharacteristically so, aside from just like telling people you can have this, you can have this. So
Okay. Gertie, kind of looking at the studded leather armor, you're seeing like little bits of like arcane runes in them and things like that. You could spend some time to figure out.
I
what this
sure
armor
as
is.
fuck do. Spend some time on it.
Yeah, so it takes a little bit of experimentation with this armor to figure out exactly what it's for, but you eventually figure out that it is armor of force resistance.
Hey.
Okay. Does it? I'll find it. I guess I'll find it in
Wow.
It's half it's resistance to force damage. So half damage. Which is really good if a cleric gets pissed at you and decides to smack you with a spiritual weapon.
Darth Vader can't choke you.
Okay.
These are the droids you're looking for.
I haven't watched Star Wars.
So yeah. All right. So people eating, like kind of looking through your packs and whatnot, you do find that the your ration packs just kind of create some very bland food and water for you. You know that you'll need to supplement this with outside sources of nutrition. It's not very nutritional.
Hey, David,
Mm-hmm.
I've got the Wanderer feature, so I can find food and water for myself and up to 5 other people.
There you go. So yeah, you can spend time doing that as you go along to supplement these kind of things. Yes.
I have Heward's handy spice pouch, so my food tastes better even if nobody else's does.
So it tastes amazing, but it's still not very nutritious.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I will offer to share.
Hmm.
So,
So yeah, you have some very delicious bread and water.
Just some water with like paprika powder on it.
Mm.
Nice.
garlic powder. Just on
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
The
so
bonus
you
to charisma.
eat. The fire's going pretty well. You have a bunch of kindling in the office for it, so you can keep it going through the night. It's these buildings. You're not too worried about like the fire kind of migrating into the office. You're pretty good. You'll have to keep a little bit of an eye on it. You get some stuff and kind of block off the ledge a little bit. But yeah, so it's long rests for people.
Yep, gonna set up watch rotor for sure.
Yep.
So are we
Yeah.
all in the room?
Sorry, you cut out on the end there.
Are we all in the room with the fire?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
You know I am.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so it's pretty easy to the watch stuff. You do have an elf with you, so elves are able to kind of
Do too.
be a little bit more aware while they're meditating. So yeah, everyone can pretty easily get a long rest in.
Cool.
And
Oopsies.
yeah, so it's next morning. It did. Let's see. What the temperature dropped down to?
So don't forget to feed your frog now, Lay.
If you know what I mean.
Feed that frog.
Mom, I did not mean that, friend.
So instead of fog cloud, I should probably get frog cloud.
Heyo.
So
You might appreciate a fog machine.
the temperature does continue to dip throughout the night, and before the sun rises, it's about 37 degrees Fahrenheit. For you Celsius folks, that's a little under 3 degrees Celsius.
Don't like it.
Oof. I'm basically like a burrito in my bedroll, hopping around.
But the sun's starting to come up. It's heating up a little bit. Breath's fogging. You close the door to the office you're all in with the fire going to kind of help trap some of that heat in there. And so you're pretty comfortable in the office. And but it's morning. You can have your well-tasting bread and water again.
Cool.
No nightmares seem to be had.
Nice. Okay, well, over breakfast. All right, friends. So where are we going next?
There is this cache we tried to go to yesterday, but that kind of didn't happen. Not so far away from here. We've been on the road for a while.
Dude,
Say it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna talk to the frog.
Open, cast speak with animals.
Yeah.
Ask it its name at the very least.
Hello, my
So
lady.
rude.
Hello, my darling.
Well, friend.
Got a bowler hat.
So you open the box,
Hello.
and to your surprise, there is not a desk there, but instead a small bed. Frog sleeping in it, a night hat on.
Wah, 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 wah.
No.
It's a booty
I'm
call.
really trying, baby.
It's curled up. It's doing its frog snoring.
Fuck, it looks adorable. I'm not gonna wake that up. I guess I'm just gonna wait and see if it wakes up. So I'll close the
So you're just
I'll
gonna
close- No, I'll close the box.
okay.
And I'm not gonna watch it while it's sleeping. That's just weird. So yeah, I'm gonna close the box. I'm gonna have my breakfast and everything. I'll check once more in case, like, just to see if it wakes up before we leave the place.
Okay. So yeah, you when do you guys leave? Sun rises at about 7 o'clock in the morning.
We should probably wait about an hour afterwards so that it can be warmer.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm up half an
Oh,
hour
oh.
before dawn preparing my weapons and bouncing around making a lot of noise.
Okay, so
I've said it
if
before
you
and I'll say it
leave,
again. I love Mac.
if you leave at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 4.5 degrees Celsius.
Sounds good.
Bundle up.
Okay. So yeah, so you open again. Before this, there's no bed. Instead, this time you see a small table, and
Breakfast.
there's a little plate on it with some little toast and eggs. He's got a fork. And he's eating it. He's in his business clothes. The tie isn't tied though. It's just kind of over his shoulders. And he's got you see kind of behind him a little coat rack with a hat on it and a trench coat.
I love him.
If this
Speak
has
with
a-
animals.
All right, so you cast Speak with Animals.
Hello?
Kind of takes a bite of eggs and looks up at you and just lets out a loud ribbit.
The
Which-
mini demon.
You do not understand. It still just sounds like a ribbit to you.
Oh my god. Am I gonna have to figure out how to do comprehend languages on this thing?
This is like a tiny grung or some shit.
It
Alright,
might be
this is
like
strange.
cursed or something.
Man, what are you?
I mean, not to be a complete dick face, but when I tried to open that box, I did get fucked off into a maze for 10 minutes.
But now we have a friend. Is
My point being, Marius, that clearly that either somebody put that frog in there on purpose and keeping him in there, her in there, them in there, is of paramount importance, or this is an elaborate scheme to fuck with us or fuck with somebody.
or it's just a frog.
Seems like a lot to go to for a frog.
Very
It's
cute.
sophisticated. I mean, It's
What?
eaten with tools, and it's dressed, and it's got a beard and bushy eyebrows, and
What?
So I'll get
Wait,
dressed in the
eating?
morning.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
kind of
eating.
looking up at all as you are just looking at this frog, discussing it, and it just
Oh, I'm not like looking
slowly-
over the board. I'm just like sat
On
back,
the other
like
side of the room.
I'm like cross-legged on a desk.
In Dwarvish, I
Mhm.
say, good morning.
looks over at you and kind of ribbits at you.
If you understand me, nod once.
Takes like a bite,
Fucking frog.
and
a
it
bu-
nods
it's a
at you.
It's a bureaucrat. It's a fucking it's a polymorphed dwarf or something.
Have you
Oh
been
my
a
god.
dwarf before?
Just kind of ribbits at you.
Nod, oh my god.
I mean, only if it's true. If it isn't, then it gets weird.
What are you saying to it?
Have you
Shakes its head no.
have you always been
Well.
frog?
Kind of ribbiting it, nods yes.
Huh.
Are you translating what you're saying?
No.
No.
No, we're just talking in Dwarvish.
I speak Dwarvish, so I know what's going on.
Mhm.
Mm,
So the top row in Zoom here all know, but
have you always lived in this box? Oh, it's another
Kind of
box.
looks around
It's not a box
and
for
it
him.
just kind of ribbits at you. Eyebrows kind of scrunched.
I take
Do
him
you
out
want
of
some
the
bread?
box and
Just kind of
point.
struggling.
I point at the box. Box. You box.
Just
Don't have to be
struggling.
rude
Look,
about it.
Gertie, put the frog back in its place.
I take the frog like this in front of me.
Gertie,
Gertie.
be nice to the frog.
And I put the
You're gonna upset
put the
Lay.
frog back.
it's
I'm
kind
gonna
of
hold the box like this.
it as it goes in the box. It's like frantically ribbiting.
Have a
And,
lovely
sorry.
day, frog.
You
I'm
cut
sorry.
out, David.
it's kind of like frantically just ribbiting, just making frog noises as it kind of just puts down the fork on the table quickly and goes over to the coat rack and puts its hat on and puts its coat on and starts walking across the box as the table disappears.
Ow.
so cool.
I'm gonna look down at the box and just be like, "I'm sorry. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't want that to happen. I'm
He
sorry."
Flips up the collar on it. On his coat.
Oh shit! Attitude. This is our main quest now. I hope you all understand.
Yeah, no, yeah. Great,
Just
now I
want-
have to do some damage control. Thanks, Gertie.
Continues to walk. You see, as walking, it kind of every time you kind of look away from it, sort of resets to it being in the center of the box, and you see it's now it's now coming up to a bicycle, and it unlocks the bicycle and puts it in a little container at the side and gets on the bicycle and starts pedaling.
And is it actually moving or is it a stationary?
It kind of moves, but not really. It's just kind of like moving inside the box.
Oh my god, this whole box is like some sort of frog town. But
We need to like identify this box, I think. This is I mean it's very cute.
Mac's like looking at the height of the sun and squinting at the horizon. Like, how much time are we losing on this fucking frog?
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you at this point.
Already walking.
alright. I'm gonna close the box. Since it survived so long in a bag of holding, I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding.
It wasn't in a bag of
It
holding
wasn't.
before.
It wasn't? Okay, never mind. I thought it was. No, okay. In
Oh,
that case,
it might have
was
been a
in-
good thing it wasn't, huh?
Mm.
I'm
What
gonna.
if?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it was in my bag of holding for a few hours. To
In
be
its
fair.
box.
Oh,
In its box, yeah. So,
yeah. Okay. Okay.
So,
So if it,
technically, the bag of holding wasn't the bag of holding.
but it was in a box.
Yeah, nice. Magic suppressant.
Mm.
Some shit.
Oh.
That's cool.
so if the
Anyway.
box itself was in a bag of holding and the frog was still alive, I'm gonna put the box in the bag.
Okay.
I mean, it's a pocket dimension in there or something. So,
Yeah.
It
So
was in
yeah,
there
I'm gonna.
before. Open it. So that's weird, huh?
I need to figure out some stuff about that because it's unsettling.
can we like
Who's
go?
got a boyfriend or a frog friend? I don't know what it is, actually.
Like, seriously, can we please fucking leave?
I'm going to lead
Yeah, let's
over
go.
to the cache.
Yeah.
The cash you
we
just
can
threw
leave.
on the ground.
No, the cache of
Supply cache or
supply cache.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's bounce.
Do I need to roll?
Okay, I guess I'm not getting what you're doing. You're going to the supply cache for.
Yeah, the one that Gertie knew about. The,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
That one.
hit the road.
to the. Got it. I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
imagining like something you guys had
No,
here
no,
that
no,
you
no.
squirreled
No.
away. Okay, yeah. So yeah, give me a survival check.
Good then. Anyone want to help?
8.
I'll come take a look.
Yeah, I was about to say I can help if you
I've been known to
want.
trek across the desert.
Yeah, can I help as well?
So advantage.
Are you pointing out where this cache is to people on a map or anything, or are you trying to keep that information secret to yourself?
No, I tell them.
Yeah,
Okay,
because we've
then-
got
then
we've
yeah.
got my map of the area. Gertie knows where the cache is, and then we actually
you
have
can
people
have-
that know what they're doing.
You can have advantage with people. Since you already rolled, you get advantage with people
A
helping.
20.
Okay.
Not a natural, but a dirty 20.
30-20.
Good enough.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You make some solid progress. There, you kind of stop for a little bit, eat a little bit at lunch, kind of thing. And you're just trying to get there as safe as you can. You're not like looking
Yeah,
for trouble
safe.
or anything like that.
Yeah, going through side alleys, trying to stay hidden.
So it's kind of one of those things that it's fairly easy to stay hidden even on like a lot of the main streets. Unless a construction crew's been through here, it's pretty overgrown
Okay.
kind of thing. So there's benefits to being on the streets. Like a side alley, you might be in a dead end. If you're on just one of these like 8-lane streets, like yeah,
Okay.
you're not hiding, but you can also easily run away, get into any number of buildings that have entrances on the sidewalks here.
Okay, main street then. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's see. Okay. It's a pretty uneventful day.
Yeah.
You get through it's a similar temperature as to what it was yesterday. It's sunny the whole day. There's like little bits of cloud here and there, but mostly just sunny. Yeah, the temperature gets up to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius.
Yeah,
Better.
Nice day.
pretty hot.
So yeah, it's nice cool day. It's a little humid, but there's not too much wind or anything like that.
Along the way, I'll just kind of walk over to Riz. Is there anything I can help you with? You seem kind of. I mean, I know you were, like you say, you were stuck in a maze.
Yeah.
Wanna, talk about it or something?
What's there to talk about? It's fucking maze. Sucks.
Clearly something about it is upsetting you.
Couldn't get out of it. It just got dumped in there and dumped back. Could have been there for fucking ever. I don't know.
Just, I'm here if you. Not talking doesn't help either. Just, keep that in mind, I guess.
I just kind of look up at you because I've just remembered how much taller than Reese Marius is. Like, how tall is he again? Like 6'2"? So he's tall, right? By human standards.
I don't think I specified a height, but yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah, so you're like almost twice as tall as I am. I'm looking. I think sort of the ears fold down against the sides of the head. It's just sort of like, yeah, all right. Thanks, I guess.
Of course,
Do you
here
want-
for you.
Do you want the mace I found? Would you like your hammer?
I can have a look at it. It looks kind of. I don't remember the word.
Gnarly. Gnarly.
Yeah, that was it.
As we walk along, I'll like flip open the bag of holding and like shove my hand down inside it and like there you go. Like that.
Huh. I'll try and
Through the day,
look at it.
you can kind of examine it. It's a pretty relaxed day of travel. And you figure out this is a mace of terror.
Yeah, that's fair. It's an early mace.
It has 3 charges. You can expend 1 charge and release a wave of terror. Each creature of your choice in a 30-foot radius extending from you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or become frightened of you for 1 minute.
Was that
Gnarly.
each creature or each target creature, each harmful creature?
Each creature of your
30-foot
choice
radius.
Oh, okay,
in a
cool.
30-foot
Oh, cool.
radius.
You get to choose. Good.
That seems helpful.
So yeah, it can't get closer to you. Those normal frightened things. Also, for its action, it can only use the dash action or try and escape from you.
Almost a turn and dead for other things. Nice.
Yeah.
And it
That
regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Then you can use that. It looks pretty good. Purple and black goes with the I think the traveler would be down, quite frankly.
I think so. I think you're right. Thanks,
Cool.
friend.
I sort of give you a punch on the. Well, if I was a tall person, it'd be a punch on the shoulder. Given how short I am, it's like a punch on the hip, and then just
Oh.
not like full pelt monk punch trying to do damage, but like an
Don't miss
affection.
this.
I'm on the side, not on the front. Not sort of
I know.
elbow crack in the junk. No, it's like a punch a little punch on the hip, and then I just sort of like walk off ahead a little bit.
I think they like me.
Yeah, it means they like you.
Flip the bird to both of you as I walk past. As I go ahead.
Just not agree.
All right. So yeah, another day of travel. Kind of a similar nighttime setup for everybody. Find a place like that, get the fire going. It's same kind of temperatures. You set off the next day around the same time.
Mhm.
And let's see. Wait. Oh, wait.
We've traveled for a day and we're now at the next day.
This is technically day 3. We're
Yeah.
now on.
Day 3.
Day 1 being Frog Day.
No, day.
Mhm.
Oh, that
Day
was
2
the
being.
Day 1 was the evening of day 1 was the beginning of Frog, and day 2
Okay.
was more Frog.
Okay.
We're on now day 3.
I would like to declare that Lay occasionally says hi to the frog.
Okay, yeah. You peek in on it every couple of days of observing the frog. You determine that it seems to have like a pretty standard life. It's 9 to 5 job. If you look too late in the evening, it's not at its work. It's at home doing home stuff.
I would like to experiment. I want to drop a good berry at some point and see if it'll eat it.
Do you wait till it's like a time where it's eating, or do you just like good berry, like plop it on its desk while it's doing paperwork?
Snack.
I'll see if it's like interested at first while it's working. If it isn't,
Looking up at you.
yeah.
And works like I don't
Yeah.
eat on the job.
It's food.
It puts the paperwork away, and it kind of starts to go for the little folders on the cabinet over here, and then it stops itself, and it goes into its desk, opens a drawer, flips through, pulls out a folder, opens it, flips through some pages, and kind of starts writing.
Alright. I don't want to get this little frog fired. I'll wait until dinner. And then I'll like just put the good berry down on the table. And if it eats it, it eats it. If not, then I will be sad. But okay, I'm not gonna force it to eat.
It kind of puts it over to the side. You see it's dinner. It's eating like a tiny little steak and a baked potato and yeah, puts it off to the side. When it's done, it goes and it eats the berry with a little glass of wine.
Nice. Does it enjoy itself, David? Does it like the berry?
It seems to.
Good.
It's not. It eats the whole berry. It doesn't like.
Well, it technically sustains it for the rest of the day, but it's dinner, so it's like.
So it feels super
Okay.
bloated now.
No, it's just it doesn't need to eat anymore. It gives it all the nutrients it needed.
All right, Tom.
Who wants to bet on when we murder the frog because of something stupid we do?
This frog, David's gonna give this frog a dagger, and it's gonna fucking turn into a rakshasa and stab us.
In the
If
night, the frog's
anyone-
gonna crawl out of the.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna kill this frog. This frog is gonna fuck us over.
I was gonna say my money's on we don't kill the frog until the frog tries to kill us.
You
We've been
guys,
playing Camel Breakers for a while.
when there's a creature you don't know, you make friends.
Sure, and then the
So-
friend stabs you.
Fine, we'll stab back, but if anyone here kills the frog,
No. I'm not saying that we are going to kill it intentionally. We're gonna do something weird and
we're gonna fuck up.
like end up in an ocean. The thing is going to open up and the frog is going to drown.
We're gonna wake up with a dagger expertly right between our ribs.
A tiny dagger.
little dagger.
The frog is
long.
actually Shimmer's patron in disguise.
It is gas.
Oh
See,
my
I
god!
was-
Wait.
I was gonna suggest casting Dispel on this thing, but you said that, and I'm like, what if this is keeping gas nomatories?
Yeah. What if
I
this
wanna
is like a
dispel it.
demon, fucking trapped
I
inside
don't want
it?
to dispel it. I don't.
Yeah, I don't. What if the enchantment
Dude,
is
I
that we
don't
can
wanna
see
do
into
it.
this frog's life? I don't want to dispel that.
I'm now
Oh.
imagining this conversation is happening in character as we're
For
walking along,
sure.
and I am just up at the front like I hate everything.
Hey! I just I will cast tongues
Okay.
and I'm gonna try if I can now understand this fucking thing.
Doesn't tongues just let you speak any language?
A creature you touch understands any
Understand.
spoken language it hears.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
So you
can
can't touch
understand,
yourself.
spoken languages.
I'll
he knows
cast
at
it
least
on Lay.
Okay.
The person that
Just
doesn't
in
speak dwarf.
case.
The person that doesn't speak dwarven.
But she'll be able to understand.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Oh, so wait, it'll give me the ability to understand any spoken language I hear when the target speaks to any creature
Yeah.
that knows at least one language. Okay.
Well, we know it knows dwarven and common. It seems to understand everything that's been said to it. You just can't understand it.
Damn.
Oh, what if I cast it on the frog, huh? Is that
But
better?
then we won't be
frog
able
could
to
understand
understand
No,
it.
we still can't
No.
understand the frog.
Okay. No, then I'll cast it on Lay.
Hey, buddy.
When are you doing this?
Whenever we get a chance to like stand off to the side and like
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime on day 3 when it's
Okay.
on break.
So it's leaned up against its bicycle and apparently a wall, and it's got like a paper bag, and it's just reaching in and like taking out fries
Oh.
and eating them.
Oh my god. It's got froggy takeout.
He's gone to the frog deli and just the frog chippy.
Hello.
Kind of looks up at you, eats a fry,
Sorry for interrupting you.
rolls closed the bag. Looking at you. It's riveting.
Can
fuck?
you understand me?
It's riveting at you.
Can you nod if you
It kind of
understand me?
nods.
Oh. Does this bother you if I come talk to you like this?
We are the worst thing that has happened to this frog.
Just imagine you're going about your day and the sky keeps fucking opening up.
See, now you're a bit of a curious person, frog.
You're a bit of a
Person.
fucker.
So
Just
I've
riveting.
been assuming that I can talk to you, but if you'd rather not hear from me again, I can leave you be. But you're
It's
you
riveting,
seem
and it kind of
nice.
gestures, and it holds up its hand and pulls back its coat a little bit to reveal a tiny wristwatch, and it just starts pointing at the watch.
Alright, that's all I wanted to say.
Aw.
Should have not leapt out of the box the first time.
Alright, well, good luck.
Kind of just goes like, and like opens back up the bag and leans back up against the wall and just starts eating, like hesitantly looking at you like, are you really gonna leave me alone?
I close the lid of the box.
Okay.
Elias is gloomy for the rest of the day.
How's that any different from your regular face?
Different.
Oh,
Different from the usual, like
different bad or different good?
different good, I guess, because Elias doesn't look gloomy all the time. So it's good that Gloomy looks different.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're pretty close. You'll probably get to the. What was the? Did you roll a survival check for
No.
this third day?
3.
Roll me a survival check.
I
We're all
will help
helping.
you.
Natural
Yeah.
20! Woo!
Okay. Yeah, about late afternoon. It's probably about probably about like 4:00. It's getting pretty cloudy. It's getting a little overcast. Looks like there's a possibility it might rain tonight or tomorrow or something. The wind's picking up a little bit. It's getting fairly humid. And you find the stash, or the area that it's in.
Okay.
And we will get to the actual dealing with that next time. So I think we'll call it there.
Yay. Woo!
Man.
David, you've given us a friend, and it will murder us.
It doesn't like us.
It
But
doesn't
we
like
love it so much.
being interrupted in the lunch at the very least.
Yeah, you should try hanging out with it when it's got more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be considerate of
probably,
its
like-
schedule.
I'll probably like go to it on a weekend.
See if it gets
Why
to a
is that
weekend.
interrupting owl knock joke?
Oh my god.
Okay, before we sign off for the night, thank you everyone in the chat for coming to join us today. Lovely to have you. It was great to see people chatting in there. That's super awesome. As always, please, you can join us on Friday for there is no Second Breakfast Club this Friday because of Thanksgiving on Thursday. We may try and get something on the stream. Us non-Americans may try like do Jackbox games or something like that. We'll let you know if we get our shit together in
We're
time
going
to
to
do
check our boxes.
that. We talked about this on our streams last week. We are excited to announce that starting on Saturday the 1st of December, we are doing a 24-hour live stream for Extra Life. It's Natural Ruckus, A Night at the Movies. We are looking for some extra players to come and join us. We'll be putting the details out on Twitter, so you can come sign up. But we're super excited for it. Let me quickly check what time we start on the Saturday. We start at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard, 6 p.m. GMT on the Saturday, running through for the 24 hours. Each member of the Natural Ruckus OG crew that you see on all of our streams, because we're terrible people apparently, we're all running a one-shot. We have a guest DM coming in to run the final slot, but we'll put more details out. But we'll be super stoked if you guys could come along and support us. Donations are open now, so you can like throw magical items in there. You can shape people's characters. I know David is offering up like race and class to be decided. We had super fun doing this in previous years, but Mel and Sarah will both be coming in on some of these one shots as well. We got a couple of people who you guys don't know coming in, but it would be super great. And if you want to join us, that would be awesome. So details to come on the Twitter. Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, just to put it in perspective, last time I played, I got donation and I played a Minotaur Barbarian that just like basically shouted "Where's the beef?" all the time. We got a halfling. We got a halfling on stilts, on magic stilt, that just went, "Look at my beautiful legs! Aren't these the best legs you've ever seen?" or whatever. That weird would say.
But yeah, we're super excited for it. We've sort of got all the one shots have got a theme, and then we're going to end with a battle royale at the end, because why the fuck not? So yeah,
For
keep
the
your eyes.
kids.
Yep, for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we've got we got quite a large goal of $1,020. But any amount that people could donate is great. Any amount we raise is super awesome and exciting. So
Hey, last year, 666.
True.
True. So,
Yeah.
but yes, if we could drop a link in the Twitch chat to the Extra Life page before we sign off.
Just send it to me on Discord. I can pop it in.
It's in the mod.
I
It's in
have
the
it in
mods
Discord.
channel.
Yeah,
Oh, there we
if you are a mod, I think you can put it in there.
go. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's coming up soon. Hope you
Yes.
join
Watch
us.
the Twitter.
Yes, keep your
Yeah.
eyes peeled. Link coming soon. But yes, if
Oh, yeah, I see
nothing
it.
up until Friday, we'll be back next Monday with Clouds Over Sean. And oh god, we will have Second Breakfast Club as usual on the Friday night before the 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
Oh, cool,
boy.
great.
Ribbit.
Oh boy.
Ribbit.
But yeah, until next time, thank you for joining us, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye. Hail Satan.